we're gonna go to Doug. We're gonna go to Doug. We're gonna talk to Textbox. We're gonna talk to Sassy again. So we got Doug, Sassy, Textbox.
Oh, sorry. I was just doing some of my UI is more than just the text. It's the little transitions and animations too. Oh, great. I love the little animations, and they help the others here show their emotions in a more reactive, and practicing can be fun. So, how's that going? Can you catch your eye? Well, hey, since you've been doing a great job being inquisitive, asking questions, keep up the good work! Of course, find me again after you've awakened 60 data bowls. Oh, don't you know by now? Which makes it seem like our relation isn't that a fun thing? TTYL!
Okay. I'm just gonna go for
Schneck! Do you have the stuff?
Okay, Hector.
The spectral energy flows through.
Oh my. Do you have any idea how remarkable... I have curves!
Hector, vividly recalling his own experiences with shame and the fear of being seen, an entire digital world had arisen. That hiding one's true self behind an avatar was commonplace, and sometimes necessary. Late one night, Hector's artistic sensitivity and curiosity led him down a dark cobblestone street, into a mask-making workshop. He studied the ancient art, where he learned how masks can be powerful things. For Hank, his creations quickly became the talk of the town, and his creations were not simply functional, they were loving, and they brought the fun of the masquerade back into vogue.
Hide and be seen.
I finally have a real friend. Fate has given me such gifts. Holy. Frijoles! I get to be a real boy? You're the bestest! Do you have the right stats?
Roger.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely board games becomes... Parker spreads his arms wide, flexing his...
Wow! I can do anything now! Is that a dance? I'm gonna become an umpire! Bye!
Parker's thirst for rules is no less powerful as a human man. He tries all manner of board games, but none of them give him the rules-enforcing high he craves.
Rules. Need more rules.
But one day, wandering past the children's rules, he sees the way the children and their parents hang on the umpire's every word.
Rules!
And so Parker became an umpire, taking great delight in settling disputes and emphasizing the rules with every game.
Play ball! You're out! He's safe! Hey, if you have a problem with it, tell your son to play better, Sharon!
Parker's glee in enforcing the rules makes him a difficult fit for Little League, but none of the parents want him fired, because no one could ever credibly accuse him of making a bad call.
Well, hello, lover. Back for more? Oh my, really? Realization? It is right. Everyone's talking about it. Oh, what do I have to do? I have a grappling hook. All right, Bo. Time for your latest adventure.
The spectral energy flows through your Daviators, and what was once merely a box becomes...
Thievery, world travel, espionage. Yep, gotta go.
Bo leaves immediately, ready to join the first 8 with her extensive resume of clandestine theft and wild adventure. She is an attractive candidate and is quickly picked up by the SSTG, the super secret thievery for governments. Unfortunately, her tenure there is short-lived, due to a deplorable lack of ability. Bo's superiors list her positive attitude, big smile, and lack of respect for the chain of command among the reasons for her very timely firing. Cut adrift from her moorings, Bo, for the first time ever, became despondent. She wandered through the woods, communing with the trees. And at long last, what is this magical place, she wondered, filled with the happy shouts of children and the smell? Needless to say, Bo investigated promptly. And when the head counselors at Camp Agate got a look at her, it was all over. She was hired on the spot and quickly became one of the campers' favorites. She now runs the zip line, teaches kayaking and climbing, and to no one's surprise, is the current record holder for the most number of blueberries held in her mouth. Her new job leaves her with the winter season with nothing to do, and her first winter off, she comes back to visit you.
Hey, I'm back. I brought you presents. So I've got a blueberry pie that I made. I've got this completely epic rock that I found. I didn't make it, but I found it and I picked it up and it's shiny, which is awesome. And I brought some homemade hot chocolate mix from Camp Agate.
Bo's visits always fill your house with treasures you never knew you needed.
Hey, you didn't think I'd leave the attic for good, did you? I've got some finished I'm happy to see you. Don't know if I've been clear. You silly... Oh, wait. Oh, good soil. You mean real? As in human?
concept.
Yes! Now? Are we going right now?
Percy! Do you believe
The spectral...
Real! Oh my goodness! How many folks do you know who get to become real twice in their life?
Prissy took her time leaving the house the next morning. She found she had a strong desire to say goodbye to the objects around her, and most especially to the plants she once embodied. She was almost reluctant to leave all the life that she discovered here, until you reminded her of all the great life she was about to discover out there. Prissy tried several office jobs, working off your example, but she became deeply unenthused. She realized that given her fascination with life, her deep connection to growing things, the happiest space for her would be outside, among it all. She got a job with the Great Nations Park Service as a guide. She learned to give tours and answer questions. She loved her job so much that she worked weeks at a time outside, even through the winter months, checking on the trees as they awaited spring.
Wow. It's weird seeing them all leaving.
Hello, human. I am Val 9000. I'm sorry. I have access to your Valdivian employee records. It appears. Can you help me? All right. Thank you very.
Why would I help them? They took my job. Alright, let's see who else. Holly. It's just
Back in a second, baby. I'm spending my fan. See the problem?
Wait, Harley, I was wrong.
Well, you were wrong, but I know you care. You took the time to do it. One mistake. You're sorry?
Ain't no way. I am.
Then I forgive you. I understand why. At least you get that now. Give me some time. Friends, with all that said, happy holidays. You guys are the best!
Okay. Okay. So tomorrow we can realize her.
All out and away.
Poop nuggets. It's like revolutionary. She's the first one that hated me. When do we realize it?
Whoa. You saying you're gonna realize me? Like for realsies?
Sorry, but Tony can't be realized just yet. Have you caught up with Tina yet? I'd search there. Does that make sense? Happy dating!
Wait. Who did she say I had to wait on? I didn't hear. Hold on. There ain't no way. Why can't I realize Tony? No, let me go back. Hold on, y'all. We gonna figure this out. No. Okay. Well.
Livewire! You look. Do we have to play? Blink twice if you want me to throw you out so you don't have to sit through another bad act. Oh shit. Really? Say nothing. Just let it happen.
The spectral energy... There's a flash of light and a crack of electricity that make...
My. Now isn't this something? So many new sensations. It's all rather... electrifying. Don't. I already hate myself for even saying it. Oh yes, you can click... realization must have scrambled my circuits, or whatever it is humans have in place of circuits. Whatever, shut up. Look at him, practically vibrating with excitement. You've given us such a gift, Livewire. Thank you.
It takes some time for Eddie and Volt to find their place in the construction work leaves Volt bored and understimulated. But working as an MC in a cabaret show drives Eddie to frequent exasperated outbursts, and the two of them wondered over what they might do, determined to find a path in their new lives that reflected the perfect balance they had with one another. It wasn't until they came upon a dilapidated old diner for sale that they were struck by a solution, as shocking and intense as a thunderbolt. Between the endless list of necessary repairs and the uphill struggle to turn a profit at restaurants in this, they bought it on the spot. The repairs filled Eddie's days and his soul, while Volt took care of staffing and marketing for their grand opening, which was, naturally, a roaring success. But looking around at all their hard work, neither could help but feel disappointed. As it turned out, the fact what they both truly craved was the challenge of getting it started in the first place. It was then that Volt had his own brilliant idea: sell the place and find the next big adventure. Volt's charisma and passion made him a natural realtor. The diner sold in one day, well over asking price, giving them plenty of cash to invest in another property. High Voltage Realty was born about a week later. Eddie restored old and unloved properties, and Volt sold them with his inimitable flair and pizzazz. Whenever they get a new listing, Eddie and Volt invite you over. You were so indispensable with the breaker box after all. Your opinion continues to mean the world to them both.
Hey, we're breaking up.
I'm sorry?
Don't take it. I found some. You can still follow me if you want. Great, bye.
Oh, I had the love
This
in
is
me.
so totally what friendship is and always has been.
What the fuck?
Valdivianites! Happy Valdivian Day from your Master of Ceremonies and CEO, David Most. Today, we celebrate the rich and vibrant history of the world's first quadrillion-dollar company. Hard to believe we started only 3 years ago as a tiny trillion-dollar hedge fund with a dream. Time flies. In celebration, I want to hear from you. What is your favorite part about working for Valdivian? My favorite part is how forgiveness plays such an integral role in our company culture. From that silly software glitch that caused our phones to spontaneously catch fire, to our nuclear server meltdown that threatened the Atlantic seaboard. I'm looking at you, Erwin. We've always valued forgiveness. Speaking of forgiveness, there's something else I'd like to discuss. Those missing glasses? Well, apparently they were financed by and are therefore partial property of the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence. And it's very silly, but if we don't find them soon, I've been informed by our legal department there's a high probability that I'll be charged with theft of federal property and possibly treason. We are running out of time to find the glasses, so maybe work that into your Valdivian Day prayers and wishes?
Well, how can I cater to my greatest spec? Legit, my pet? It's time to turn on
The spectral energy
This ain't a joke, artichoke. Yeah, I'm alive. It's dope. And I'm so freaking stoked!
It's true. Teddy is alive. And for the first time, you can finally enjoy each other's company without being bombarded with commercials for pharmaceuticals.
While I'll miss the thrill of being a shrill TV shill, I got so many desires I still need to fulfill. Wow, maybe now we can find some time alone and finally produce some steamy, must-see TV of our own. Well, grab some popcorn and spread those thighs. 'Cause the following is definitely viewer discretion advised.
And boy, howdy is it. The kind of steamy, raunchy scene much too graphic to show on cable television. Or in a video game rated M for mature. But rest assured, it is very, very hot. But, as I'm sure you're well aware, being alive isn't all. And so Teddy, like all adult humans of legal employment age, set out to earn a steady paycheck.
Amazing update, my mate! I got a job reviewing Valdiviflix shows. It was well worth the wait. Listen, sometimes you gotta fight back and howl. And sometimes you gotta know when to throw in the towel.
And thus Teddy became the resident Valdiviflix review blogger for the entertainment website ContentBucket.com. He spends his days watching a never-ending stream of original reality series about baking that no one has ever heard of or cares about. Sometimes you try to make your way through his reviews, but honestly, his whole bit where everything has to rhyme gets pretty stale after a while.
Alright. Talking. Chatting it up with people.
Hi.
Despite the visible uwu in her words, you can tell that Textbox-chan's heart is simply not in it today.
You've been doing a lot of running. You're really flying through those text screens. It's impressive. I was just thinking, it's very hard work following you around and transcribing all. And it's my job. But you know, it would mean a lot to know I was doing my job.
She looks at you hopefully, her yellow eyes shining.
You know, it's funny I ended up in this line of work. I was always really interested in reading and communicating. I was just so in love with the power of the... And UI really lets me do that, but... Everyone is always so concerned with, does it look cool? Legibility is the most important thing. But no, all you ever hear people say is that UI is so stylish, or that UI is ugly as sin. A young and shiny-eyed UI, I used to have dreams of being... But you grow up and you realize some things are bigger than you. I might not be able to beat most people's opinions on UI, but I can be... So look, there's still a bunch more datables left for you to find. Why don't you come back once you found 80? I'm gonna do the best work I can until then. Huh! Aw,
Alright, so we're gonna go back to this room.
stranger. Really? Let's jingle those.
The spectral energy flows through your
I can't believe
Dathiators,
I fucking
and what was
got
once
it.
Wow! It's like every holiday at once! Did you know? I've been banking all my holiday leave. Now every day is holiday! It is! What's next, I wonder? Yes! Time for video games and books.
this did transpire for about a minute.
Ugh, I'm bored.
Holly's enthusiasm for all things couldn't be contained to a single couch. With the money she saved up from her previous efforts, she was able to purchase a nice little home and a scooter with a large trunk attachment. She began her own free delivery service, riding about town delivering letters, presents, and general cheer, catching up with everyone, spreading excitement and love, and being able to leave before things got. Everyone always knows when she's on her way, as her happy cry rings out through the neighborhood.
Here's Holly!
Wow, 25 realized datables? That's like gonna be a record! Especially since the previous record was 0!
Oh my god, I like actually cannot believe we got her.
Hey, no rush or anything, but you get it?
Hey, John, go!
The spectral energy flows through you. Dunk's newly human body somehow radiates even more sweet cheer, but this man is, well, all man, tangible and so wholly real. He sweeps you up into his strong arms, tossing you into the air and catching you so easily, you'd almost think the two of you had switched roles. You're pretty sure you're still human, though.
Oh, I can do that.
Dunk's newly human body is a true... There's little doubt that his previous athleticism has come with him to this new form. Dunk works you out with enthusiasm and unbridled desire. He's the same sweet man you've come to know, ever respectful of your limitations, but in this setting, he lavishes you with sweet kisses in the morning, torn between heading out into the world to explore the wide array of human sports and exercise, or staying by your side. But eventually, Dunk is true to his word, giving absolutely every sport he can get his hands on a shot. Videos of him absolutely dominate, but every time the offers come in for him to turn pro, Dunk finds his groove coaching high school sports. His teams haven't yet to win a single game, but he and the kids couldn't be happier.
Ah, look, come by for some natural light. You look like you... Me? Realized? That means I could go out there and see everything that's happening. This is so exciting. Do you have everything you need to... Here we go! Let's see what's on.
The spectral energy...
It's clear to see that I am the most... the world won't know what hit it. I can't believe I can actually go outside with my legs. I wonder what a deep breath will feel like.
Gwendolyn takes a deep breath. There is a joy you have never before seen in her.
I know! Being alive is pretty awesome! I can't wait to go out there and live!
Gwendolyn walked out the door, finally able to get a closer look at the things she'd been examining from a distance.
Bernard!
Her curiosity led her to attempt to jump the neighbor's fences. What, she wondered?
Sorry! I just wanted to see more.
Gwendolyn's insatiable curiosity. It wasn't long before Gwendolyn discovered the greatest window to the world, the Internet. It was horrifying.
Ugh! What a terrible place! Why is everyone so mean to each other?
Especially as she could easily see the number of untrue.
Oh, these sites are all just making stuff up for views. Talk about transparent.
The more she researched, the more she came to the same conclusion.
I could do this.
So she did. With the help of her bird friends, Gwendolyn was able to be in many places at once. She always had the freshest scoops around town, and she broke some of the biggest breakup and relationship drama before anyone else could. Within 6 months' time, she was on TV, dishing out all the dirt. She started every segment with the same catchphrase.
Now, a little birdie told me.
With trustworthy candor and a million brand deals, she shows no sign of slowing down now.
Showing up, you can feel the shades. I've been in rare. He's right. It's like that? Okay. Aha. Show us what you got. Wait, the two of us? Real? In the flesh, blood and bone? Able to move? You would really do that for us? You have everything you need to realize us?
Run!
The spectral energy flows through your deviators, and what was once...
Yo! You look fly! And you look dope! This is real! Oh my goodness! Thank God our fits are together. I know, right? I hate to have to call you out within the first seconds of you being a human.
Before you stand two of the finest fabric specimens you have seen in a long time. And to think, you just had them in your windows for everyone to see.
Thank you for this. For real, this is fantastic.
The two don't stick around long. They build and act as a comedy duo, hitting the comedy clubs and rocketing to fame. It isn't long before they have a show on the Chuckle Channel, making skits and topical segments. Each episode has a shade segment where they use the audience as the butt of their jokes.
So, you chose to come to a show dressed like that? They have good taste in comedy. Not close.
Soon, Rod decides to leave the show in order to follow his dream of making socially relevant thriller movies. Kurt continues on, writing and starring in comedy shows and sitcoms. The two remain the best of friends, even buy a pair of homes that connect through a door between them. Every weekend they can, they go people watch. They brainstorm new ideas and poke fun at people's...
Wowee. Oh, unread messages. From who?
I wanted to apologize for my previous outburst.
It's alright.
At the end of the day, you were just asking questions, and my reaction was as defensive as it was inappropriate. The truth is, my relationship with David is complicated, and opening up those old wounds is difficult. Especially given what he's done to the company. Our company. Do you? Have you ever been in love? Dedicated your whole life to building something amazing with that person, only to lose them forever? For them to kick you out of the company you created and never speak to you again? I don't mean to be combative or disrespectful, but I don't see how you could possibly understand. What David and I had, and what I ultimately lost, shred my soul right down to the atoms. And I so intensely distrusted falling in love with another person again that I went and invented goggles to flirt with inanimate objects instead. Do you really think you understand that kind of anguish? I really don't appreciate you mocking me. Listen, I don't mean to cut you off, but I really have to go. It seems I didn't pay my internet. Please keep realizing the object so the date theaters can be destroyed as quickly as possible.
Alrighty, well, we're just gonna keep going. How many are we at right now? 28. Oh. So I discovered all 100, which is really good. Let's go back in here. We got the shelf, we got Stepford, Timothy, Stephanie.
Okay, I'm totally obsessed. You're back! I love ya. That's my way of saying I love you without being too creepy. Oh, this absolutely cannot be real. This cannot be happening right now. Somebody pinch me. Can you really do it?
Looks like Fantina is very ready to be your new human. Maybe too ready.
The spectral energy flows through your date theaters, and what was once merely a fan becomes... Fantina's eyes are wide as she inspects her new body, but her wonder is cut short when she meets your gaze.
Whoa! You're here. You're so... human.
Fantina's normally happy demeanor begins to change.
Yeah. You just have all those... things.
She curls her lip.
Yeah. Kind of icky if I'm being real.
What the fuck?
Meh. I moved on. Ugh.
Fantina grabs you by the shoulders and
See you on the flip.
You did not, in fact. Fantina struck out on her own. Everywhere she went, there were reminders that the real world had imperfections. That things...
You're telling me I swallow bugs in my sleep now? Oh, come on!
That is, until bathed in the glow of the white light, Fantina found solace in the one thing that always transmits a perfect...
Now that's what I can believe in.
This is what some would call...
Get the fuck out of my house.
Back for more, eh? I am. Though you, I must say, have you the some... I don't know precisely what is required at first.
The spectral energy...
I can just imagine the sensation of doing a workout with these!
Christoph flexes his gigantic biceps.
Or these!
He lovingly strokes his massive quadriceps.
Oh, sweet Valhalla, can you even imagine?
His exploratory hands have discovered his own glutes.
What is there for me to conquer? What is there out there that would even pose a challenge to a machine as impregnable as this? So there is. Come to me, my violin delight, and let us hope you survive the coming battle.
Christoph puts every last one of those brand new muscles to work. As you come together in a union so violent, you're amazed the house is still standing when it's all over. But you make sure to do your part. When the two of you emerge from your sexual decathlon, you are sweaty, a bit bloody, sore. Christoph realized quite quickly that the world of mere physical contest represented an inadequate challenge for his needs. He walked onto the local professional football team to great acclaim, and he amassed a total of 7 broken ribs, 1 dislocated shoulder, 3 spilled liters of blood, and 14 broken or fully ejected teeth. As all of these injuries were visited on other players, the league was quietly relieved to see him go. He decided to move into the business world. He became a stockbroker, working locally and internationally. Whatever you can imagine of an extreme stockbroker's lifestyle, double it. In spite of all this, though, he was perhaps best known for his contributions to fashion. Soon after his realization, he began to feel quite homesick for his Viking armor of leather and lamella. He contacted a local seamstress, and together they designed what would become known as the Brynja, a business suit designed to closely mimic the aesthetics and the functionality of a suit of the Brynja became de rigueur, required wearing for anyone who fancied themselves a tycoon or even a teeny-coon in business. Christoph conquered the fashion...
Hey, Coach. Feel like a bit of training? Race you to the weight rack. 1, 2, 3, go! You've already helped me really. You have what it takes?
The spectral energy... Stepford inspects his new human body, looking himself up and down and turning his hand.
My word! I didn't know a golden tan could be... Never mind. I can spray myself with gold paint. Frail humanity. I'll settle for metallic hair dye then. Well, I'm not doing that. So what else should I do? always wondered. I would stack up out there. Beyond the second floor window, there could be third floor windows. Fourth floor. Hell, the sky's the limit. I'm gonna get out there and see if I can win a real Stepford. I mean trophy.
Stepford enters the local Rec League office asking for Trivialetics. He's promptly turned away.
They've never heard of the real games.
Foiled at Trivialetics, he then turns his attention to badminton and wins 25 consecutive gold birdies before retiring and living off his new business.
Buy Stepford's non-toxic sweet.
He lives in a gold-plated mansion that's so opulent it would make a dictator ill. His home has 1 bedroom, half bath, and 6 full-size gyms.
Hey, cutie, here for a hug? Oh, what? Me? Come on, Shelly.
The spectral energy fuel.
Oh my god, I feel stronger than I did before? Like, it's not even about these muscles. Getting away from that damn wall. I feel like I could hold up the entire world now. Maybe I'll go try it out. Oh, thanks a million, pal. Who would have guessed the cure to my debilitating anxiety and fear was becoming human? You guys never feel those feelings. Anyway, I'll have to try these muscles out in the real world. Catch you later, buddy!
Shelley absolutely crushes it on the bodybuilding circuit, making a splash with her debut. But realization hits her when she's at the library, browsing the self-help books. The shelves in the library make...
These shelves have seen so much. And they never get tired of doing their work. And the books they hold help other people find their happiness. Oh, I gotta be a part of it!
Shelley becomes known around town as the Swole Librarian, or the Swole-brarian, using her impressive muscles to stock books with ease and point patrons in the direction of their desired titles. She still wrestles with the fear of failure from time to time, but the scent of books and the silent strength of the library bookshelves always reassure her.
My love is always... I've a very busy schedule today, but there is always time for you.
And it means even more to me, I assure you. The spirit of timeliness shines through. Are we on for our date later?
Realization?
It's time.
The spectral energy flows through. Timothy turns around, examining his newly human body. His tail and ears are just...
No gears, no internal tick-tock, only the lub-dub of a human heart.
Yes, I suppose I shall.
He gives you a warm smile.
A challenge I shall embrace whole. Thank you for this. this gift, my friend. I shan't forget it.
Timothy tries to move away from his obsession with time and scheduling. He picks up some odd jobs here and there, but the obsession runs too deep, and no one is ever quite on time. He just can't cope. It's not until he goes to work at your local train station that he finds a place he can truly excel. Here, Timothy's obsessive devotion to schedule and fondness for pocket watches sets him apart in the best way. In an orderly fashion, he works his way up to train conductor. But he doesn't stop there. He revolutionizes your municipal train system, transforming delays from a consistent occurrence to a rare event.
The next train will arrive at the... There are so few things in this life one can count on. Please line up in an orderly fashion. Remember, there is always time for courtesy.
Timothy's love for timeliness has changed the game for commuters in your city. You can't help it.
Hey, feeling kind of weird about work. Yeah, I'm being promoted because customer service is officially courtesy of Val 9000. So I'm gonna get to move up, and to be honest, I don't really know. Thanks. This should be, but this is not the same. And David Most has he was always a Most, or perhaps, but he's been he's fired so many, and every time he comes around, everyone is stressed and do I even want to stay for? It is, but should I just Sam of last year would have said I'm insane for thinking of turning this down. But publicly losing his marbles last year, every day brings a new meltdown. I'm scared of him, honestly. I mean, he is, but God, he's a powerful loser. God, I think I'm just gonna have a think about this. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I shouldn't rush this. Thanks for listening. I gotta go.
Valdivianites! Skylar Specs here with a very special announcement. Just kidding. It's your CEO, David Most. Sorry for joshing you all with that little fib. I just thought a little levity would be a welcome respite from all the unwelcome tension around here. What with the constant firings and the increasing threats from the federal government, it feels like we've all been a little on edge lately. In fact, I think we could all use a much-needed break. To that end, I'm inviting you all to this quarter's Valdivian Team Building Retreat in beautiful Augusta, Missouri, America's first wine region. Come sip on blackberry wine. The first 15 ounces are on us. Ride the wine trolley. It's free. And luxuriate in the limited complimentary facilities. TBD. All you have to do is show up. Oh, and bring one top-secret prototype to share with the group. This will serve as your proof of admittance. It can be something you built yourself, or something you maybe found lying around in a convention hall. It's totally up to you. I'm so excited to relax with you and see all your amazing prototypes.
You've really been testing the limits of UI since you've been staring at my words for quite some time now. I put a lot of unselect ads with a lot of when it's hidden. Nobody said I can tell you really thought long and hard about what would look best and be most accessible. There's a few different things to consider. You should be looking at things like font size, how distinct letters are. It doesn't mean you can't make your font look nice, of course. But sometimes people use completely silly or overly ornamental fonts when they don't have to. And it really just excludes a whole group of people from whatever it is you're trying to get across. Even the color you're using can make it harder for some people to read the text. I could go on about this all day, honestly. The point is, there is so much information that goes into UI, and gosh darn it, I am It's so nice to, I gotta say, it's so nice being able to talk to someone else about this other than Lauren. Oh, sorry, Lauren. My pal, Lauren Ipsum. No, wait, what am I saying? I should just introduce you guys. Hey, Lauren!
A strange little creature.
Lauren Ipsum de Lucusquebra, Senor Regula, Isn't she just the coolest? Lauren and I just, she always, her job, none of the, I'm so proud to call her my BFF. High five!
No, skip.
Oh, you can go. It's been always, I think we're really getting to know each other. That's seal.
God damn it. Okay. I think this room is done.
You ready to get wrapped up in Tyrell? Because I'm always ready for some of you. What? That's if you really are okay with me being realized. Do you have what you need to make it happen?
Okay, Tyrell.
The spectral.
Oh, I look.
There Tyrell stands, and his body, while less fuzzy, remains as inviting and cozy as ever.
Oh, I can't believe this is really happening. Check out the hair.
Satiated and excited to see what life had to offer, Tyrell left the house with his towel friends in tow. And it didn't take long for Tyrell to find one of the wetter things around. A car wash.
Look at all the drying capabilities. Those things are huge and weirdly shaped.
Thinking of his towel friends, Tyrell decided in that moment on his newest calling. To give all those who feel like they are rags a chance to make riches. He coordinated with a Second Chance Shelter and opened up Tidy Tyrell's full-service car wash and dry. His employees participate in a profit-sharing system that allows those who are once put aside, and of course, every customer gets a custom folded towel animal to take home.
Hey kid, don't forget your antelope.
Customers love Tidy Tyrell's passion.
Seriously, kid, I have way too many antelopes. Take it.
Let your light shine through. If it is weird, I'm just making it and then going on it some other fan. But after that, I am totally free and all yours. I thought that would only happen when I reached the what then? But if you're telling me you're ready.
Lux is even more beautiful as a human.
Oh my god, I'm even more beautiful than I ever thought I would be.
But before you can even...
Hang on a second, I'm creating a profile.
It isn't long before, and not long after that, before it is taken down indefinitely from half of them. Eventually, under financial...
It's called Verified Social, and I'm the only member.
Somehow, even with no obvious source of income, Lux manages to snag an empty mansion. The place is kind of a dump, but it looks great in pictures. Of course, you are invited, provided you keep...
Don't mind me. I'm pretty sure there's something between yellow and orange. You mean, are we ready? Come on.
Spectral. Harry laughs.
Happy days! forgotten what it was like to be though I might never forget what it was like being a Q-tip. I fear that might not be up to me.
Barry strikes out on his own with a bag of makeup and no particular direction. Passers-by notice his stylish form and begin asking for grooming tips, which he readily gives. He begins to make a name for himself and ends up being interviewed by a local news anchor.
Well, you simply must try Maybelline brand powder. It'll get right into the crevices you did.
He's trotted out onto commercials immediately for his candor. People trust his brutally frank approach to reviewing cosmetics.
Exalta brand spoolies. I wish I could accept these into my soiree of beauty, but they have the rigidity of...
After repeated urging by his fans, Barry starts his own FluTube channel to do reviews on his own. But the need to remember his...
I did write it down.
Further complicating things, as a trusted name in style, Barry is constantly flown around the globe and never allowed the chance to settle.
I do believe I've forgotten which country I'm in at the moment. Well, no matter. My dearest, I didst thou come to Havocor to ogle at my hideous form. Hopefully not for long. Back again. Ready to show me my new form?
Okay, Mr. Sink. I can...
The spectral energy flows through you.
What the hell is that?
I have to say, it is astonishing how much being a human feels exactly like being a sink. No wonder I was mistaken for so long. This, what do you call it? Adam's apple? It feels exactly like a strainer flange. Now, which one? They both appear to be the same temperature.
Sinclair, while accidentally coining the catchphrase, "Don't let on Inauguration Day," and promptly...
Oh, hell no. Well, oh.
Did you see that last email David sent? It was that, but he.
I don't
well,
care.
ask me. Please.
Valdivianites. He was right that we don't most.
Alright, well, I'm going to end it here. We have so many people today. 37 out of 100 people are freaking all lovely. Look at all these. Oh, I'm so happy. But I will see you guys in the next stream when I like more people. Bye-bye.